Hello, Saints. I'm on the radio station and I was talking about the scriptures in Daniel, the knowledge to and fro, and the chip in the book of Revelation in chapter 13. And I'm at the radio station and I was talking about that and putting on some really good Christian songs. And this gentleman came in and he'll tell you the story, what happened. It's okay.
Is this going on the radio?
No,
oh, okay.
No, it's
No,
okay.
I was going from Mooloomba down to actually through Evans Head, and I switched on the radio, and they were talking about a Circon chip being implemented through the transport system in Sweden, and there's only a certain amount of people that are getting that chip. In the transport system, and it is a voluntary thing.
Yes, it's always voluntary at the start, isn't it?
Yeah, and it is how do I put it? Investigating.
Yes.
How it would go.
Yes.
These people loved it.
Right.
Which is very discouraging.
Yes.
And then I heard about all that, so. It was a bit like the Mica card in Melbourne,
That's right.
Except that you actually get that chip implanted into you by a tattooist.
That's right, yeah.
Now, while going forward a few weeks, or maybe even 5 or 6 weeks, a month or something, no more than that, a couple of months, I was watching SBS, and there was another show about this same thing being implemented. But it was actually starting to be implemented in other parts of Europe as well.
Yes, that's right. Sweden and that, aren't they? I saw the YouTubes on that.
Not only that, but Germany and Holland as well.
Yeah.
In certain sectors.
Yes.
And it's almost like they're trying to say, oh, this is a very convenient
That's
way
right.
of paying.
It's always nice, isn't it?
There's nobody going to steal your
That's
car.
right.
There's nobody going to do it.
Yeah.
This is what it's all about.
Yes.
So it's been implemented by the tattoos, a tattoo artist, which
That's
has
right.
been commissioned by the government, you might say, to do this. And they put it into the arm.
Yes.
But it's strange. I don't actually know if it's the right or left arm. I don't know. I'd like to say it was the right arm. It might well be. It probably is.
Yeah. Well, we'll get to that. Now it's just fun and games, but they will be at that time.
Yes.
Just like the book of Revelation says.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the silicon chip is so small. It's like a little
like
dot.
a grain of seed, isn't it? Grain.
It's even smaller.
Wow.
It is, you can put massive amounts of information on it. But the most important thing is they're using it also for the medical.
Yes.
They're saying about it. They haven't actually used it for that. But they're using it for the transport.
It'll get to it.
Yeah, it'll get to it. And that's what it's slowly by slowly getting to that stage, the biblical stage.
That's right.
And that's,
Wow, that is great. And what's your name again?
Richard.
Now, Richard, Saints, Richard came here to tell me about that because he was in the car and he listened to the radio station.
Yeah.
Dove Love, yes, at TLC FM 100.3, and it's so good because we always share the gospel and we always keep our eyes open to the things that the Bible says and the things that are coming to pass. Now, I've just got to put something on now.
Son of the I am. You are the Son of the mighty Father.
Yes. So, I have to write your name down, sir. What's your name again?
Richard.
Richard.
One of my impressions when I first heard that, to be quite honest, I could hardly believe it.
I know. I know.
I've always, you always think, yes, it's there, and it's all that. But then when you actually hear it on radio,
yes,
it's actually really being implemented, that is something else.
I know, yes.
Because it was always hearsay.
Yeah.
It was always said, yes, the US military have been implementing it, and all this type of thing. They put it in dogs. The first time I heard about this was probably back in the 90s in Britain, when I was watching BBC one day at my relative's place in Dollar Shield in London.
Yes.
And I saw on the TV, it talked about this doctor talking about putting this silicon chip into kids so they wouldn't be molested.
Yeah, they'll think of so many things.
And this was everybody thought, this is such a good idea. But it's funny because my relative said straight away, he said, that's not a good idea. It could be used. He didn't even know the Bible. He wasn't a Christian.
Yeah.
And it was really amazing how he even disagreed with it.
Yeah.
But a lot of people agreed with it.
Yeah.
And that was one time, and that was used for kids.
Yeah.
It was just after this Ian Huntley thing happened at Sodom in London, where they just out of London, where he killed those 2 kids.
Yes.
And it just happened. Now, then it happened with prisoners.
Yes.
And then they started to thinking about pedophiles.
Yes.
And
Yes.
they started to thinking how this witch hunt was going on about all these people that really were like Cliff Richards, for instance.
Yeah.
So all this stuff is happening.
I know, and it's step by step.
Step by step.
Exactly.
And this is the final, that's what they want.
I know. Then it'll be forced upon you.
Forced upon you.
And as you know, in the book of Revelation, that they've got the boils that happen after people take the chip.
Yes.
So it's still not going to work.
No.
You know,
I
it's
think
going to
those
be...
boils are probably to do with possibly electromagnetic radiation.
Yeah.
It's God, of course. But,
Yes, yes.
It's also to do with this, as you see so soon.
Yes.
I think it's all to do with the electromagnetism.
Wow,
And the actual chip.
And that was a song from my CD, Holy Lord. And if you'd like a free CD, I would be honoured to send you one. Just send me your, just give me a text on 0425271848 and I would love to send you one. And I'd like to say thank you to our sponsors.
Customers. This is how to reach the Lower Clarence.
So
Sponsorship
just got to
now available.
get a song worked out here.
Mitre 10 Hardware for all your hardware needs and requirements. See the mighty.
Isn't this great?
Mitre 10 Hardware at Yukai Street.
I mean, you listen to the radio station and then you pop in and see. So you live in Yamba?
Yes.
Oh, great.
Yes. I listen to, because I know a few people. I know Richard Fox.
Yeah.
I know him. He comes up here on a Thursday.
That's right.
I actually was living down the road here.
Yeah.
I got to know him.
Yes.
One day we were bumping into each other.
Oh, that's great.
Because he did the Costro, surfing the Costro Festival.
Yes.
I was giving him a hand on that. And then all of a sudden he was giving him a hand, so I got to know him.
Yeah, that's great.
And then I used to come up here and see
Yes.
But the thing was that how do I put it? I always like to, if I hear something, very rarely I do that. So that's...
Yeah, it's sort of, there's an agreement there.
Yeah, no, yeah.
In the car, yep.
Yeah.
I can, because it's hard to find people to talk about the things that you
Well,
know.
I've actually never heard anybody talking
That's
about
right,
that.
yes.
And that should be talked about.
Yes, well, that's
Because
why God sent me to Yamba.
Yeah, really.
Because that's what I'm speaking on the radio. End times. I put on songs that are end time songs. Jesus is coming, and preparing people on the whoever's listening. But the Lord always will open the ears and send people to listen.
Yeah, the first time I ever heard about end times was a guy from New Zealand.
Yes,
You might know him.
maybe.
Barry Smith?
Right? No.
Well, he was from Pelora Sound in New Zealand.
Wow.
And he was an evangelist going around.
That's
And
good.
he lived in Samoa all the time.
Yeah.
He had a revelation in Samoa.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he was talking about end times.
Yes.
And you know that ever since he passed away years and years
Yeah.
ago, and ever since that, nobody's really ever, you know, come up with that. I mean, you know, like, it's really dangerous because if we don't watch it, we will be deceived.
That's
'Cause
right.
it says that in the Bible, doesn't it?
Deception. That's right.
It says that all the people